So our site's coming along great. Everyone's excited about it. Today we're going to start adding in our blog. And we want to put our thoughts out to the world. We want to tell what our company's got going on. We want to share that with everyone who comes to our site. And one of the most crucial features of our blog is going to be that all-important featured image. So that when somebody shares it on social media, when somebody comes to the website and they view that page, that it stands out. You can do something relevant to the content that's in there. So with that, we're going to start using file fields. And we're going to do this in two parts. Today, we're going to work on getting those file systems set up so we can properly upload an image and be all ready to go when we want to display that in the front end. So with that said, let's build. All right, so we're here on the back end of our site. Let's go ahead and create our file directory. So I'm going to head over to Files here. And you can see this is where we actually see all of our files that we'd have saved. We also see all of the directories as well as any watermarks that we create specifically for those. Right now, let's create our new directory. So we are going to click New, and we have our Create Upload Directory screen. Since we're creating our blog channel, let's create our blog images directory. And here we have two very important variables that come into every file directory we do. The upload directory and the upload path. The upload directory is the URL location of this directory. So any image that is in that directory will appear at your base URL / whatever you set this to be. So for our purposes, we're just going to set this to base URL / images. There we go. And our upload path is the actual path to the file on the server so that the server knows how to retrieve the file when it's serving the site. We have base URL and base path that are both global variables set by ExpressionEngine, which makes it really easy and nice. So we're going to set that to base path / images as well. Perfect. And let's take a look at our other settings here. So we can allow other file types besides images. So for example, if you wanted like a document channel that had like PDFs or Word docs, that kind of thing, you could do that. You can also set the default view for your file listings. Then you have the option to set some limitations around file size, width, height. You can also set limitations around the members or the category groups that are specific to those, as well as some image manipulations that happen upon upload. Not only can you use ExpressionEngine's on-the-fly image manipulations, to create WebP or to change the width, but you can also do that upon successful upload. For our purposes, we're only going to leave it at the very bare bones settings here. Let's go down, click Save. And we see now we have our blog images created and ready to go. So let's actually create our blog channel. First, we're going to start by creating our field group. So let's create our field group. Since we're creating a blog channel, let's create blog group. And we're going to add two fields here. First is our rich text editor, which will make adding our blog content nice and easy. We're going to call that blog content. And we're going to save and new. And then let's actually create our featured image field. So we're going to select the file field type. And we're going to call this featured image. And then as we scroll down, we see our options here. We want to be able to just set this to images, which will make that nice and easy to display. And then we can also set our allowed directory to the directory that we just chose, which or just created, excuse me, which is our blog images there. So there we go. We hit save, and now we have our new blog group with our fields we just made. So let's hit save on that. And now let's actually go in and create our blog channel. We're going to click on Developer Channels and click on New Channel. And then let's create blog. Whoops, blog. There we go. All right, and we're going to go to our Fields tab here, and we're just going to select the field group that we just made, our blog group. And just as easy as that, we're going to leave all the other settings gone for right now. So we click Save, and now let's go up to Entries. We can see we have our blog channel. And we click on that. We see we have no entries. Let's actually go in and create our very first blog. So we click New in Blog. And we'll click our very first blog. And we'll grab some content. I'm going to grab this from my favorite Ipsum editor. There we go. And now we have our featured image. And there's a couple ways you can upload the image, which is nice. So if you have an image already there, you can click this Choose Existing. It will give you the list or the thumbnails, depending on what view you choose, of all the images you have in the specified directories for that field. We're going to get out of that, though. And we can also upload new. So which will show us a file upload dialog just like this, where we can add the file here. We can also add some of the file metadata, like a title, description, credit, that kind of thing. And all of that can be displayed in the front template, which is nice. And then my favorite way, if you just want it quick and dirty, drag and drop. And we can tell that it uploaded successfully when we go on here and we can see the thumbnail to our image. So we have our content, we have our image. Let's click Save. And there we go. We have now created our very first blog entry with our featured image. In the next video, we're going to go through what it looks like to actually add in all of this to the front end, so that users can read your blog and can enjoy all the content you're putting out there. So we'll see you in the next one.